Hi, this is Chris from Lead Cyber Solutions. Today we're going to be testing window security film and see how it holds up on glass. This particular one is 8 millimeters thick. It is one of the better ones on the market. I'll leave a link in the description. And we're going to be testing it on single pane glass, which I bought from Home Depot. You'll see I've created a little window frame for it to slide into. It's got ridges all along the side so it fits in. Glass simply slides down and you place the top on, and we can do all of our testing right on here. Using this setup, I am sacrificing some strength by not having the glass completely snug in there and not having it glued in place, but for the purposes of testing and ease of which we can replace the glass, this will suffice. I will also say how important it is to have the film dry for the required amount of time. For this testing, I didn't let it dry as long as it should have, and you can see how it hasn't completely bonded to some of the glass. We're going to start off by breaking a single pane of standard glass. I will admit that I didn't think it would be as strong as it was, so I started off hitting it pretty lightly. Next up, I'm going to use the same metal bat, this time on a single pane piece of glass that has the film on it. Now when I was sliding the glass into place, the edges of the film actually got lifted up a little bit by the wood frame, and I believe that compromised the structural integrity a little bit, but you will still see how the glass is impacted when the film is on the back of it. As you can see, when the glass shattered, the film appeared to peel away. I blame this entirely on my application of it and not the strength of the film. Up next, we have the center punch. The glass was no match for the metal tip of the center punch. However, it did take a lot more effort to get through than it would if it was a regular pane of glass. Next, we will be shooting the pane of glass with a BB gun. The BB is traveling at approximately 480 feet per second. This pane of glass was probably the most dry out of all of them, and I think that lent itself to its structural integrity. As we could see, the BB actually bounced off of the glass. It actually hit the board I was standing behind as I was shooting it. After shooting it with a BB gun several times, I proceeded to hit it with a bat, and you can see it still held up considerably well. Next, we will be throwing a brick at the glass. As you can see, despite my unstable testing platform, the pane of glass actually was held together by the film. Had this been in an actual window with a little bit more structural integrity, I believe that the brick would have had to be thrown 2 or maybe even 3 times in order to get through the glass. As you can see, using security film in conjunction with other security measures provides a great benefit. Glass break sensors or motion detectors will give you time to respond or alert the appropriate authorities. Criminals are looking for an easy place to get into. When your house suddenly becomes more difficult and not worth their time, they will move on to an easier mark.